is anybody gonna call? You think anybody will call in today? I'm like, well, I hope so. That would help. Most of you guys aren't getting shit, whether you're trans or not. Here's the ugly truth: most of the people, Keffels is getting more than you. Let's just be deadly honest. It's just a fact.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Walking in life, already here.
Make us no tracer.
The most
like a fucking pacemaker.
Betty Love Podcast. I got Mr. Love, Matt here. Hey, Mr. Love, how are you?
Mr. Love, more like Mr. Help. Help me.
Oh, Mr. Love. I wanted to talk about entitlement, love entitlement. I think I got caught up in this when I was a kid too, and I think girls get caught up in it too, because your parents, believe it or not, unless you're like kind of fucked up, your parents are fucked up, actually really love you. They do. It's like impossible. Only the coldest psychopaths on the earth can be like, God damn, I wish that baby would just find another home. There are those people, but they're relatively rare. So what happens when you have this amazing baby? I've done this myself. You just like, man, there isn't a creature on earth like there's more important, better looking, more wonderful, more special, more unique than this baby who's pretty much like every other fucking baby on the planet behind it. But here's the thing. Logic be damned, truth be damned. We have that. We all participate in it. I think we participated in it on purpose. It's sort of nature or God's plan, however you want to look at it. Because instinct that has, like, it had like this is the cornerstone of the human race. I mean, even cats who are dumb as bricks are very good mothers to their kittens. They will do anything. They will do anything. Anything at all. So what happens is, and you hear this a lot, like a lot of streams freezing bad. Oh, I could take care of it. Hold on, I think I know what's going on. He's there.
Wait, is that?
Yeah. I tried. I experimented on something, so I'm pretty sure I can take care of it. Yeah. They lied to me. Lied to me. Okay, we're good. It's back. It fixed itself fast. No, it probably didn't. I had to do. Glad it wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. I thought first guy. I thought it was like JFA with an alternative account.
No, it's DJ Heartbreak. He's
No, it's good. I know it was wrong. I got it. I looked up something that said, yo, you really could juice your bit rate. And you can't. So it seems like bullshit. So in this, we tell our children things that aren't true. Not because we lie to our children. It's because we're expressing an emotion. I remember specifically being told that I was going to grow up and be this beautiful man. And I don't think with the women that told me this, like my mother, like my aunts, they didn't realize I believed it. Like, why would they lie to me? They told me that women wouldn't be able to resist me when I came of age. Now, everybody gets told two lies. They're wonderful and beautiful, and Santa Claus gives you presents on the 25th of December. I got news for you. Learning about Santa Claus sucked, but finding out that nobody wants to fuck you unless you work at it or have money was devastating. Absolutely devastating. And people respond to that news very differently. And they respond to it a lot differently. It used to be kind of a like, there are those guys that just kind of like were naturals. Some guys are. And there was, regular people like me that had to develop a personality, that had to become interesting or work hard. And there was that one guy that looked kind of like Johnny Depp down the street that didn't seem to have to work at all. And he was doing something right. No, he wasn't doing anything right. It was just like the ability to run fast. You're born with it. Mm-hmm. What this creates is love entitlement. You are entitled to be loved because mommy told you so. Mommy said I was beautiful. Now it really messes up. Sear. Yeah, exactly. But at least Sear was a weirdo when he's young. Perfect. Good example. I'm sure he's got tons of poon. I'm sure there's guys that watch here like, why can't I play video games? Sear plays video games. Why can't I get pussy like Sear? I hate women. How many are there out there? Because they refuse to look at themselves. Why do they refuse to look at themselves? Well, I blame your mothers. Your mothers told you that you don't have to work for it. I was given this lie too. And your mother's not lying to you in the traditional sense. She really believes this because of the emotion she feels, and certainly everybody will feel that emotion when you come of age. No group of people are affected more by this terrible, terrible lie than women, because they refuse this. They tell men they're beautiful. They tell men they're irresistible. They tell women something worse. You will be loved because it has to be true. Here's a bunch of Disney princess movies. That's it. That's it.
Find your prince.
This is literally the reason why women can be a lot more annoying than men.
Prince Charming is out there.
Like, whoa. Nobody is telling any of these kids that you're probably going to look really weird at 14 when you want to get laid, and you're going to be super fucking awkward. And you're going to be like fucking popping zits, and no one's going to like you, but there's going to be a handful of kids that already looks like adults that are going to get tons of poon, and you're probably not going to be one of them. This entitlement can lead to resentment. Yes, it can. And it can destroy your view on the opposite sex. So I'm here to tell you this. Confront the fact that your parents are liars. Confront the fact that you're probably not that beautiful and definitely not that important and certainly not all that interesting. And my belief, when I've confronted this in my life, and I'm probably a hell of a lot more interesting than any of you at any time in your life, when you confront that reality, it's like this giant thing is lifted off your back. No, you don't feel depressed. You feel freed to know you're just as stupid as everybody else. That's right. You realize that odds are out there that things don't work out for you, and it's pretty much most other people too. And then you don't get disappointed. And you realize the people that kind of things work out for them, they're few and far between. And they usually have other problems that come to them because they're so used to winning by default. You have not had to win by default. You've had to earn. Love is no different than a job. No, love is no different than trying to earn something, or if I could speak your language, trying to pass that level that's really, really hard in whatever fucking game you're wasting your life with. You need tutorials. You need to go through the steps. That's what you need to do. As soon as you lose that sense of entitlement that your parents implant in you by no fault of your own, you will be free and you will deal with the opposite sex, or fuck the same sex, whatever you dig, a lot better. And don't be mad at your parents for lying to you. You'll do the same thing, and the cycle will continue. It'll be freeing, not depressing. Because the truth is, you're not special. And if you were, special wouldn't mean shit. Would it? Because that means everybody's special. Oh, ladies, you don't need to be special to be a good person or even a happy person. I mean, what makes Matt unique? What makes you unique, Matt?
I have one leg.
Doesn't make you special.
That's all I got.
With that, you got a story.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to say though, just for the men,
Sure.
What they don't tell you either is sometimes when you even work on yourself and do like push-ups and all work out to get looking better,
Sure.
women still don't want to fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like I have to actually talk to them.
Yes.
Oh no.
You have to have a personality.
Yeah.
Actually, being funny and fat is probably an easier way to get laid than good looking and
Yeah.
just annoying.
Shitty.
Like
personality,
imagine being like having a personality of flamenco, right?
Yeah.
And looking like Brad Pitt.
They'll get you in the door, but
Yeah, it gets you
you'll
exactly
turn right around.
Here's the best case. He said, hey, I might fuck with this guy, but I don't think I want anything to do with him after that.
Yeah.
Now think about flamenco and the fact that he's not that good looking.
Yeah.
So Nick gets tons of poon. I think he did it one time, but I think when college was over, it dried up. That's what I think.
There was a situation in our community, by the way, by a guy named Michael Alberto, who liked this girl named Courtney.
Yes.
And Courtney was denied by her and got so mad he started screenshotting her saying the N-word. And there were alleged threats of him like sending it.
Isn't he a right-wing wacko? Michael Alberto?
Yeah, he's like the Groiper guy.
So he tried to cancel somebody with the N-word? The Groiper
yeah,
guy?
well, he it's been moved to where like he threatened to send it, but I don't know if he threatened to send it to college or anything. The way he worded it was weird. He's like, I'm not going to send it to colleges or anything. I just got these screenshots, is what he said. And it's just like, okay.
You're welcome, Jim. That's funny. I mean, Keffel should go bowling. I know a lot of you think I'm like this totally evil person that wants everybody to lose their platform because every time I open my mouth, I'm talking like somebody that wants other people I don't like to lose their platform. Actually, before we go on, I will do one drama thing, and then I'll take your calls. I see Mr. Vid's in there. I want your loved ones called. Any kind of issue. I don't care where you're from. If you are 17, 18, well, actually, if you're 18, I don't care. But if you're 17, please let me know. And do not be graphic with sex. Everything else is adult conversation. What did you say? You sent me the... I got to see this. This is too funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
N-word warning, by the way.
N-word warning coming in. And I'm not going to say it, I swear. All right. Yeah, this is... So Flamenco decided to go in and... This is like... I know you wanted me to cover the whole thing. I was like, no.
It's just a repeat of the cycle, basically.
Yeah. This has already been done. So this is
I'm
awesome.
really bad at explaining things.
Tommy's message will save Augie's fan base. I don't know. I hope so.
If you stub your toe, it was Nick Diorio.
The problem is Augie's fan base seeing sex and the opposite sex is dirty. So I don't know what I can do for them. I can only speak to people who still have hope.
If you stub your toe, it was Nick Diorio.
Nigger, I had to fucking...
It was Nick Diorio.
Nigger, I had...
Where did that come from? It's because he's Sicilian? Is this a true romance situation? Why? Why argue with him? I wonder if Nick's still mad at me for exposing that he always hated Flamenco's guts. remember I had a problem with Nick. I mentioned that.
I had to fucking
He really didn't appreciate that at all. But now I bet he doesn't care.
block you after you blocked me and then re-blocked me. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit?
Jeez, boy, Blowback does not look like his picture these days, does he? Holy shit, what is he doing? He's living in a hole just smoking weed, not washing his hair? Oh my God. I know I look like a bum sometimes in here, but fuck's sakes.
You blocked my alt accounts. Okay, I don't know what you're talking.
It's just amazing. Like, where does that come from? Nick's not black.
Nick Diorio.
Nigger,
That's so funny. You know that the only way you could do that. He says that word a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like unironically, it's pretty clear. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I do feel bad from the flamenco, he's clearly got scrambled eggs for brains, and I have a certain amount of empathy for people that have scrambled eggs for brains.
It's kind of like a retarded dog who keeps walking into walls. And you're like, oh man.
Yeah, that's awful. Jesus Christ. Is there anything we do to help this dog? Can we like put some padding up? I mean,
Can we put it out of his misery?
no, we can't. Nothing works. No matter what you do, that dog's going to run head first into that plate glass. Really? There's nothing we can do? Yes. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. Hey, Tommy, do you experience panic dictating asking for a friend? Matt Fan. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah,
Fan Dick Fan.
Joey said in the chat that Flamenco never aged past 16 mentally, and I have to like that's one of the most truest things Joey's ever said.
Yeah, and he's like 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not. I don't think that's his fault. Like some people don't grow emotionally because I've entitlement can.
Really bad at explaining.
Wow, 14 Czar! Look out! Thank you, Tyler. What is Czar? What is it? Look it up, please.
Czar? I don't know what the fuck is Czar.
Look out! We got Czar coming in here. All right, what was I talking about? Like, no, some people, it's like a self-fulfilling thing, sort of like we're talking about before. You can, like, if you buy into, for a man, if you buy into, and for a woman too, we'll do them both ends. If you buy into all women are evil and they just want money and they just want this, that, and the other thing because you've had a bad experience, that'll retard your growth and you will never grow emotionally. Same thing with women. All men are pigs. They just want this. They just want that. They don't care what I think, blah, blah, blah. You know, which, you know, it's like anything when you complain. I'm sure there's some truth to it. But if that becomes your worldview, you don't grow emotionally. You don't come to the conclusion that, you know, guys are like this in a lot of cases, but here's what I can do to avoid that particular person. Here's what I could learn from last time. So you don't grow emotionally. So with flamenco, the growth is probably due to the disability. Mm-hmm. You think that's fair?
Yeah, also anime. I think
yeah, I'm sorry. Did I leave that out?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Vince, you're on Love Phones with Tommy C. How long was that monologue? Oh, almost 20 minutes.
It was a little bit.
You like it? Yeah, I thought it was good. I have to do it.
Very good, though.
Nobody calls into Love Phones anymore, so.
That's a shame.
It
Because
is
it's
a
very
shame.
comedic gold.
Thank you. I meant that might have been a comedy, but I meant what I said. That's my genuine love. I am the love doctor. In fact, I have to put my doctorate in there and make this fucking official. Jesus, what the fuck was I thinking?
Very good.
The doctorate. Here it is. Here we go. Doctor. All right, let me go. All right, well, how can I help you, man? What's the dealio?
All right. So I just want to know, how old is too old for a chick? Because I actually just got a girlfriend recently. And the thing is, she's 9 years older than me. I'm 29. She's going to be 38. Is that too old?
No, well, God, there's a 20-year change. How could I tell you that? No, why? Are you interested in her?
No, because she looks amazing for her age.
Yeah, and, are you interested in her?
I don't know. My friends are always ripping, like, "Oh, look at you going to cougars."
Are you interested? Really? Are you interested in her at all?
Oh yeah.
Well, then I don't see why not. I will say this: just future. There are things to think about. Like 39, you're getting close to. Although nowadays, not so much with the thing. You're thinking of having kids?
Possibly.
All right.
No, that's the best part of that's the best part of dating someone in their late 30s, early 40s. You can't get them pregnant. It's great.
That's not. First of all, that's not true. Has she given birth already?
No.
No, she's never given birth? Well, wow. Okay, listen.
Really bad at
There's a couple things to think about a long-term relationship. I'm not saying that's what you want, okay? First of all, pretty good odds she's going to want one if she hasn't, but she could be one of those weird chicks that I don't care. I want to fuck the rest of my life. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to think about when she gives birth to a child at 40 or 41, that means she will more than likely be dead before that child turns 40.
Jeez.
That's something to think about. That's something I had to think about when I had a child at 39. When my child,
which is a great thing to say to convince her not to have a kid.
No. If that's what you want, you can make that move. That one's on Matt, not me. But those are the things you got to think of when there's that much of an age difference. There also is a possibility that she comes up and says, I can't make babies. And then you're disappointed. And I think you have an obligation to stick it out after you've married a girl or something like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
long term, so yes, I do.
I agree.
Like,
I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't produce.
You can't
sorry.
Produce. Yeah, it happens. It happens all the time. And I think you have an absolute obligation to see that through if you've made that kind of promise. There is a chance she'll die before you. You know, and stuff like that. Those are things you got to like. But if you're into her and she's into you, and
I'd say so.
See what happens. What do you got going on? You don't live with your parents or anything. You gotta. What's your deal?
For me, I mean, the only thing is I take care of my mom a lot and my younger brother. But
what's wrong with your younger brother? Is he like living in the attic? Was he chained to something?
No. Like he's high functioning autism.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
So yeah, but of course, like he's able to do a lot of stuff, but still he needs help here and there.
Okay.
And of course, my mom's widowed and stuff, and so it's like she hasn't, to be honest, she hasn't really moved on.
And this girl's
my dad passed away.
Does this girl know your situation? She's attracted to you?
Yeah.
Usually that's pussy poison. Stuff like that. Well, I go for it. Fuck it. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like when we haven't really pushed it too far.
I'd love to have a 39-year-old.
That's like 20 for Tommy's
young
Team Star, right?
Spring chicken for me. No, age is just. I didn't say that much. Yeah, give it a shot.
I mean, it is after the age of like 18. But
yeah.
You know,
and how old are you again?
That's a great argument to make after 18.
You're 29. She's 39.
Yep, 29. She's 38.
That's 10 years age difference. It's a little weird. You guys will probably, if you get involved deep and fall in love, you'll probably be kind of a goof. It does happen.
Older women are better to date because they have more experience. They know.
Yeah, but he's 39, not fucking 22. You know what I mean? He should be like, don't change that much after 30, for Christ's sakes. You know,
unless you're flamenco.
Yeah, I don't think age matters unless you want kids. The kids thing does complicate stuff, but that's pretty far out. You guys haven't gone on a date yet. Yeah, go ask her out. Go for it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And if it don't work out, whatever. So.
Yeah.
I've been told by many women that a woman in their 40s is at their sexual prime. That's what I've been
that
told.
before too. I think it's bullshit.
Okay.
They haven't given birth, maybe, but what a bullshit.
Because what was it? My mom was 40 when she had my younger brother.
Well, yeah, your younger brother. Is
She's
that the reason he's chained in the basement and goes?
That's another thing to think about if you have a kid. Autism. Like you have a brother with autism. She's 40. Yeah, chances are high.
Oh my god.
I want my bum bum down. Don't worry, Mom. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm down there.
All right. So my other friend, his name, I don't want to call him out loud, so I'm gonna call him Nipster. He's really into this one girl, but she's trans. But he's in a relationship, and he's wondering how do you. All right.
He's not into her.
He's into her personality, her clout. Yeah.
Or he just hates. I've come to the conclusion that he just hates Nick and Augie so much.
Yeah,
I think it was a revenge plan.
No, I'm kidding.
Who's this? Satellite?
Salida.
Salidas? How can I help you, man?
I don't know. Just wondering what your thoughts on the Lieutenant Corvus video before she got her.
I don't know. I'm doing love phones, man. You kind of like. I'm doing love phones today. Relationship.
Doing love phones? Okay.
Yeah, man.
So what do you believe in meditation? I asked that.
Well, you're crazy, aren't you? I could tell.
I'm a little crazy.
You're nuts. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Why do you think that's the case?
Because I suck.
Why do you suck? Why do you think you suck?
Kind of a black hole of a person.
What do you mean by that?
I'm addicted to drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Opiates.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Oh, wow. How did that happen?
Just progressively over a course of a long time.
Well, no shit, but how did it start? Did you get at a party, stuff like that? Yeah, I'm sure it got worse over time. You know, I used to smoke 2 cigarettes a day, and then I started smoking 3 packs.
You got it prescribed, right? You went to the doctor, they gave it to you.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
What happened to you? What's your story?
There's a you guys know Tor browser?
Oh,
What's that? What's that?
the deep web. He got it. He started.
You just ordered some heroin off the deep web?
Some hydrocodone. I mean, you can do that.
You can?
Yeah, it just takes a PGP key, Bitcoin, and a bunch of all that other
Oh
stuff.
my god.
Yeah, I've had a.
And then you're really hooked now. Where do you get the money?
I don't. I'm actually getting
steal?
clean off this stuff as of recently.
How recently?
Like, I was in a psych ward like 2 weeks ago.
How'd that go?
It went well.
That's good. I mean that.
I had to face a lot of my problems and look at the mirror, but like.
Yeah. Do you think?
What are you on now?
Nothing. Just cigarettes and coffee.
They didn't put you on Suboxone or anything?
They put me on.
Hello?
Olanzapine.
Olanzapine.
That's that's like Xanax.
Like an antipsychotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you meet any chicks in rehab?
Yeah. Well, they all liked me.
Did they?
Because I wear clothing. Yeah, I wear really nice.
Yeah,
clothing.
it's so you imagine like you find this hot chick in rehab. It's like I can't hang out with this chick. I'll get back on heroin.
Yeah. I'm trying to steer clear of relationships.
Why is that?
I'm a pretty foul person. I mean,
What makes you so foul? Have you robbed? Have you cheated? Have you stole? Have you hurt somebody for drugs?
I've stole.
Okay.
But I've never hurt anybody. No, I'm not a violent person.
Did you do that kind of stuff before you got hooked on dope?
No.
You're not a foul person. You're not. Well, I'll tell you right now, you're not a foul person. If you got to get off that shit. You got to like say, all right, I'm a drug addict. You know.
I am.
You do, but that doesn't make you fall. Like you're only foul if you don't give a fuck and you just start doing shit to do shit. You know, you shouldn't give up. You've done some foul shit. Okay, let's start from square one here. All right, yeah, sure, but I don't think that you never hurt any kids, right? You never punched anybody. Never. How much money did you steal, tops?
How much money did I steal?
Yeah.
About $200 to $300.
So you're gonna beat yourself up that forever? And you want to be off this shit, right?
I am off the opiates.
Yeah, but you want to be off of it. Do you want to be off of it?
I'm kind of on other things like LSD and mushrooms and stuff like that.
Now, do you want to be off all that shit? That stuff's not addictive for the most part.
I don't know.
You think about it a lot.
Because there's been a lot of things that it got me to think about, aside from just myself. Like things on the internet that I consumed that I was like, oh my fuck, what am I getting into? Like, what kind of world am I getting into?
How did that happen? That's an interesting story. Like, how does that happen?
How'd that happen?
How does that happen? Yeah.
I guess starting off on the computer at like 6. I mean, like, I got immediately into YouTube. I was watching like Smosh and shit. And,
okay.
Like,
you really think the internet had something to do with your drug addiction now? I mean, I'm pretty,
Sometimes I do, because there's things like SpongeBob. You know about that whole
Yeah, I know. I'm somewhat familiar. Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. There's a.
You really think that got you on drugs, though? I mean,
No,
I doubt
I think
that's
that was
true.
my own choices personally, but it influenced me a little bit.
Did you go through withdrawals in the psych ward?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why did you just
what were you feeling during that?
Just down.
Yeah.
Just down, kind of sick.
You live with your parents?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What did they say?
Just keep working on yourself. Keep getting better. I gotta find a job soon.
You sound depressed.
I'm looking for work.
Is anybody talking to you? Is anybody encouraging you?
No, I don't. I don't get too much encouragement from people. I rarely talk to people. This is like
That's
the
a
first
problem.
Discord call that I've been in for like a month because I've been off this shit.
I'm not saying trauma dump. I'm just be around people that encourage you. That's a little different.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, yeah, it's just hard to find people.
Yeah,
and especially with a person that's like open about his drug addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So. kind of hard.
No, I don't know if I have an answer for that.
Go to like go to NA meetings. You'll meet a bunch of people there.
Yeah. I've been actually going to Tim Hortons to go meet with a few people.
You're Canadian?
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
I figured. Go to Tim Hortons to go to. You imagine what a surreal world. Jesus Christ, I'm doing acid at Tim Hortons talking about people about my personal life. Oh my God.
Yeah, we meet. Yeah, I go to NA. We meet outside the Tim Hortons.
It's so Canadian.
NA meeting.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You know what I just did? You see what I just did there? That's what you should be doing with life, right there. Looking at it that way, dude. I got to be honest with you, man. You didn't do anything too horrible. Running around all day saying I'm a piece of shit isn't going to get you anywhere. In fact, right. I'm pretty sure that if you keep that up, and I'm not saying love yourself and all that stuff.
It's just going to make you.
Yeah, no, you're going to do something shitty. You're gonna keep doing something shitty because it's not like because if you're a piece of shit, let's say this is true, then nothing matters. And if nothing matters, there's no reason to stop doing whatever the fuck it is you're doing. There's nothing to work for, right? So we know that's bullshit. So yeah, I'm sure you were a complete douche, like a complete scumbag. But to sit there and do that after the fact,
that I was saying was very like
the things you were saying
against what I was feeling. Yeah, I was saying a lot of.
What did you say? Something to something that
I think
really.
Everybody online has said a slur at some point.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
I mean, that doesn't make you. Is that really? Are you that sucked up in this world that saying a slur? What are you gonna do? What are you like? Sean Peters gonna ask you how many times you said the N word?
I agreed a lot with what iDubbbz was saying, where it was like all are okay or none are okay. You know, that kind of stuff.
Well, iDubbbz is a screaming moron. You know that, right?
He is a moron. Yeah.
He's a phony and a moron, and most of the reasons he said the things he said were to appease a different group of people. So he's just a social climber.
From his Discord server.
What's that?
He banned me personally.
Good. I'm glad he did. Why would you want to hang out with a loser? People that think like that. Why don't you want to hang around something that's a little more positive?
I like you. I like this channel actually.
Good. What are you doing? I'm trying to do this myself, and I'm still pretty fat. Like I'm really gonna start hitting. I got a stationary bike.
Don't worry about weight. Weight's nothing.
Weight's weight's not nothing. But weight was nothing to me when I was your age too. I wish I'd have stayed on it a little harder and go to the gym, burn some of that shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have gotten this position in the first place, or some kind of like. Playing some kind of sport, some shit like that. I think that's the big mistake I made. I stopped playing hockey in my mid-20s. It was a huge mistake, I'm not saying that's for you or anything, but to have something
really bad at explaining things
to compete at besides video games, I think I'm starting to realize is a really fucking important for a man. Something besides video games to compete at.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I think that could be something. But I think the first thing with you, man, is just like you're a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a garbage. That's why nobody. Well,
I kick my own ass a lot of the times because I was in the
taking
military.
responsibility is a lot different than kicking your own ass. If you have fucking some shit to straighten out with people, straighten it out. That's taking responsibility, not you're a piece. I'm a piece of shit. Okay, sure. Do you think I care if you're a piece of shit? I don't. Right? I'm using you for content, like everybody else. So just, go that route and then work with the doctors. And then I really do believe this. I mean, I know this, I'm going to sound like I'm repeating Jordan Peterson stuff, but
I like
the more responsibility, if you can take responsibility on and handle it, it's a really, really good feeling. Now, I don't know what I don't know what you can and can't be responsible for. I don't know what's too much or too little because that's really the balance. But once you get some, you should take more on. I really think because that can make you feel great, and then you don't give a shit about drugs. You know what I mean? Because then you got something going on, something's like your life's cracking. It's crack-a-lacking. So that's the thing I think. So.
Well, I've been reading Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life.
I don't know about that. I actually have the book, and I've never read it.
The one thing that I would really, this is one thing, clean up your own room.
Yes.
Before you go out and, dirty someone else's room, look at your own room and clean it.
Yeah, well, there's another thing to that, too.
That's like a mental thing.
What do you think they do in the Army? What's the first thing? Is clean your own shit. You make your bed. Yeah. That's the reason they do that. So because you can't organize that, you can't do anything else. You're worthless.
Exactly.
You know, but yeah, the little stuff like that really works. You know, people laugh and they chuckle like, "Well, clean your room." First of all, there's something like some people really have problems maintaining that shit. You know, I remember there was a guy there was this English kid, right? And he's like a real lefty. I used to follow him online. I forget he is. He's a real lefty. He hung around crowd. He's a complete, you know, he's one of those guys that mom told him he's smart. And then Ralph found his mother's Facebook, and it turned out his room was a complete fucking shithole. Right? Yeah. And because he didn't think things like that were, his life was a mess. And what was he doing online? Talking to people about what good government should look like. Like, who are you kidding? You can't even like straighten your own life out.
Yeah, so you don't know anything. I don't know anything. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's both symbolic, and it's also an example, that little microcosm of the responsibility you got to take when you're going for it shouldn't be like, hey, I can make my bed, so I'm done. No, it should be I make my bed, and then I can do this, do that, do that. Pretty soon you can handle kids, and if you can handle kids, you can find a woman. Get it?
If I have kids, I'm going to teach my kid he has no enemies and that he doesn't need to take battles with anybody. That's
stupid,
the one thing
but that's a different show. That's absolutely the stupidest shit I've ever heard. But hey, we're trying to get you off drugs.
No enemies?
What's
Smile
that?
on your neighbor?
No, there's enemies out there. You have to be ready and prepared. Actually, Jordan Peterson, you get to the part of the book when they say, no, you got to be like ferocious.
Damn.
You know, but controlled. No, it's horseshit. You got to be ferocious, but controlled. You know,
yeah.
You got to be ready to commit like violence, but know when to do it and when not to. That's what real manly man does. All right, get out of here and stop doing drugs. All right. Take care, man.
Okay.
All right, I'll take Ghost Gaming. Ghost Gaming, you're on Love Phones. How can I help you? Ghost Gaming?
Ghost Gaming, you're on.
He's only been a member of Discord since 2023. I don't trust him.
He's about to fucking say the N-word or
It'd
something.
be funny. Get it, Ghost Gaming, and like you put him in, and
he's probably screaming the N-word right now.
He's ghosting us. What's the matter, Ghost Gaming? I do fantasize about people like this. I wish I could send like an electric pulse through the internet and have them kill their entire family. I really, really hate when people come in here and they're just not ready to go. It pisses me off to no fucking end. I really hate that. I hate Ghost Gaming, and I hate him. I hate his parents. I hate his mother for giving birth to him. I hate his fucking dog, his cat, and his goddamn goldfish. Hate him. Hate him. I hate you. I wish you had the drug problem that the other guy had. I really do. I wish it was yours. I wish you could switch places. He could get rid of fucking heroin, and you would be in a corner like begging for money. That's what I wish. Throwing up in a toilet bowl. That's what I want for you. Oh, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh master. Shocking. I hate you.
He's playing like Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel.
About me, 25. Yeah, I'll say. That girl, if you called in here because this girl said something really fucked up to me. I don't know. Is it true? Yes, it is. She's right. Femos, Tommy C. How can I make a boy debate me? I don't know. Show me your OnlyFans. Yeah. What was it? Femios? I've already forgotten the name.
Femios, yeah, that's it.
I am Femios. Debate me. It was really
I am Femios. You killed my father.
That was really that whole situation was like way surreal. It really was totally surreal. Femios. Hi, I'm Femios. I don't think you're being intellectually honest here. I think you're just using this fallacy and that fallacy is so fucking funny. He debated Tom for the first few weeks, a few weeks ago. I believe Jaden brought him in. I was like, this guy. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Debate Femios. About what, Austin O'Powers? I agree with Femios. How about that? Actually, somebody did send me the... I haven't read it through yet. Shout out to my Discord, one of my Discord Patreons. fucking Shemitz. And what did she claim? That it's proven fact that people kill themselves less when they get their operation. Well, somebody sent it to me, and it's long. So the association. Let's get this on screen. Hold on a second.
All right, bye, Ghost Gaming. Have a good one.
Yeah, bye. Jerk off. Hope your fucking goldfish dies. All right, there's the Association of Gender Affirming Hormone Therapy with depression, thoughts of suicide, and attempted suicide among transgender and non-binary youth. That's the study, the Journal of Adolescent Health at JAH Online, J-A-H. Doesn't JAH mean God in like Rastafarian? JAHonline.org, Elvis thing. So I didn't read this, and I'm taking kind of a chance by saying this. I suppose I don't really care that much because I'm not a fucking. What do you call it, YouTuber? What do you call those assholes? The debate YouTubers, whatever. Yeah. Shamit sent this and said the keywords actually are may improve. So the study she cited doesn't even guarantee it, according to Shamit's. So they don't. Here's the thing about cutting your dick off. All right, when you think it doesn't belong there, it doesn't. It could. It's not 100%. It's not scientifically proven by any stretch. And these are early studies, and studies do have a habit of changing over time as you learn more. Especially since we have a lot more transgender youth than we did 20 years ago. So the first people through the door, it's like being in the army, clearing a room, and you're the first guy through the door. Somebody's on the other end with an AK. It doesn't really matter what kind of arm you have on. All right, you're going down. All right. So while there is a good way to clear a room, it's not a guarantee no one's getting taken out. So that's the way I see it. So it may improve things. We'll see. Hey, cutting your dick off keeps you killing for yourself. It can be proven without a shadow of a doubt. I'm all for it. Something tells me that's not true. What do you want, Orison? You fucking Mick bastard.
How are you? How's it going?
I'm doing love phones.
I know. Listen, I just wanted to say.
What? You want love advice? What?
I just want to give some life advice to those out there who, want to find some sort of friendship or love in their life. Take a fucking chance, because I'm not half the man I was.
What happened to you?
I had an adrenal crisis about 4 years ago, and I spent 6 weeks in hospital. And then they found this rare condition that affects my liver and lungs, so I need a liver and lung transplant.
It's pretty serious. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And my entire immune system got destroyed, completely destroyed, which means now I can't really leave the house. I've gained a lot of weight. And before my attack, I was fine. I was working. I was seeing girls. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was out socializing. And my existence has become very isolated right now. And that's the advice I have for those out there. Just take a fucking chance, because you don't want to be stuck in a house 24/7.
So you're talking about those guys that are afraid to date.
Yeah.
Afraid to take the chance. Yeah, it's like, what's a little embarrassment?
Exactly.
Like out there. You worked at a playhouse too. You probably had a lot of pretty girls in there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, actresses were hot,
Oh yeah.
And the great thing about working in that theater was I worked with women all around me.
Yeah.
And there's one thing,
women and
when
gays.
you're in the presence of women all day, you really learn to respect them and appreciate them, not in a pansy way. There's a difference between being a nice guy and a good guy. And be the good guy. Don't be the nice guy, because being the nice guy is you're subjected to go into an office with an AK-47 and fucking kill everybody because you can't express your feelings. Whereas a good guy will tell somebody in the cinema to, shut that fucking phone off, or,
Okay.
Keep the noise down. It's just one example.
Keep it down. All right.
You know, it's better to be the good guy. Don't think a nice guy is a bad thing. Just get rid of that mentality and be a
nice
good guy.
guys are like the worst thing you can be. I'm like totally convinced.
Yeah.
I've been kind of brainwashed by Jordan Peterson on this one.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Right.
I mean, I just have to keep moving forward. I'm
Yeah.
a positive thinker. I write a lot. I'm a writer. So,
and you might be doing. We might be doing something unique for Glory Hunters once I figure out how I'm gonna present it.
Yeah. So I'm keeping busy,
There you
but
go.
it's very difficult for me now to find a relationship due to the fact that I have no immune system.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So take the chance, anybody out there. I'm 40 now. When I was 30, I was a pussy hound, you know? I really was. And now I've gained all this weight and, you know, I started to look old. And
Sucks. I've been there.
When you got it, when you got it, flaunt it. Definitely. Definitely.
Sure. Orson's your favorite.
So
all right, man. Thank you for the call, Orson.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No worries.
Take care.
No worries.
Bye-bye. It's not easy out there. Believe me, I know it's not easy. Jordan Peterson doesn't say be nice. No, he doesn't. Just be a good guy, not a nice guy. Top 5 calls. What else we got? Russell. How do you say it? Rustle?
Rustle?
Rustle? What, he got Transformers there going on in that GIF? I don't know. How can I help you, man? Woman?
The guy without his mic working.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. How can I help you?
Hey, sorry, I got to be on mobile. It's the only option I have at the moment.
All right, don't move around a lot. Find a place.
I guess what I wanted to ask is this.
Sure, go ahead.
I guess what I want to ask is this. So, my wife and I, we've been married for about 9 years, and we're kind of in a situation where we're not going to be able to have kids, man.
That sucks.
So,
I'm really bad at explaining
I won't get into the nitty gritty of it, but
sure.
I mean, we've kind of talked about, you know, adopting and stuff like that, right?
Okay, sounds cool.
And she's open to the idea, and I mean, I'm all for it.
Sure.
But the one thing that's kind of stopping us is, you know, she wants to say, it's like, well, I want to get us out of our debt. I want to get us out of this. And I say, well, that's all well and good, but are you going to still have the same opinion once we finally get out of our debt and once we finally get, you know, a house for ourselves and whatnot? And we're both in our late 20s. So,
well, here's the thing. I'm going to solve your problem really easy. Whether she changes her mind or not is literally irrelevant, because you need to get out of debt before you bring that child in there, because the number one cause of divorce on this planet are financial issues in the home. So you have to straighten that shit out before you dream of bringing an adopted child who's probably already fucked up beyond ways that you could begin to understand. Then give him that. I get it. I'm sure to be, but you don't want to bring a kid into a situation that's already struggling. Now, your situation could probably be overcome. The good thing about not being able to get pregnant, and you can kind of wait until this stuff is straightened out. But yeah, it don't matter, Jack, because it is wrong to bring somebody into a financial situation that you guys aren't 100% on top of yet. Here's another thing. You might not be able to adopt anyway, because they're going to look for shit like that. I don't know. Maybe there's ways around it. But yeah, bang. You don't got to worry about it. I got great news for you, dude. You don't got to worry about it, because you got to get that other shit on top of it before you think about it. It's the best thing you can do. And not only that, once that stress is gone, I'll say this. I bet she's more, if she really, really wants kids, I think she's more likely to want to go the adoption route once your financial issues are behind her. And you can know this, if that's not the case, you guys shouldn't have been having kids to begin with. Because you got to both be 100% or go. So here's the thing. You don't got to worry about her fucking opinion changing or your opinion changing or this, because that shit's got to be solved yesterday.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Another thing I'm kind of concerned with her is she's got a lot of like childhood trauma stuff that she's told me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Yeah. It's nasty. And I sympathize, but I kind of tell her, I'm like, look, we are in our life now, and I'm gonna take care of you because that's what I'm supposed to do. And
this is above her issues are above your. That's the thing with trauma like that. A lot of guys think, and girls think this too, probably more so women. Your love, it might be able to soothe it, but definitely can't cure it. So these issues,
I know that.
Whatever you're trying to convince her of, exactly. That's above your pay grade, which probably means in bringing professional help, which is no guarantee either. So. Showing her that confidence.
Well, she is getting professional help.
Yeah. All right. Buddy, I'm going to tell you something. If she doesn't want kids,
I guess that's beside the point.
Yeah. If she doesn't want kids, that's the end of this conversation. You married her, you see it through. You married that girl knowing that there could be a situation where you can't have children naturally. You married that girl knowing that there was some trauma in the past. I'm assuming. I think that's a pretty good assumption. You know that. So I think you need to set goals, financial stuff, then go over the other stuff. If you can't convince her, you bring her, you can't fucking hard. You can't if you get in the financial situation, you said, okay, I want to talk about the adoption thing, and she's not having it, and you're like, well, if I say this and I say that, and then she finally gives in, and you get that kid, and she's looking at it like, what the fuck is that thing? That's not fair either. And that could very well happen. And when it happens, it's too late. So you gotta get that shit straightened out. She's gotta want it. I mean, you can say stuff like, look, just because your situation was bad doesn't mean it's stupid to think that. It's like dumb. I saw this video of all these Germans that were related to some of the worst Nazis. Some of them were my age, right? That ever. We're talking murderers, people involved in concentration camps, the worst. A lot of the relatives of those Nazis never got married, did things to make themselves sterile and stuff like that, so they didn't pass on their Nazi gene or what have you. And I remember the girl, she was around my age. She was a granddaughter and stuff like that. And they asked her, well, you have like 5 kids. Like, why haven't you done that? Oh, there's a reason for that, because I'm not giving in to that Nazi bullshit that things can be passed along genetically, like being a bad person, So, you might want to mention that. Like, you can't pass whatever happened to you off. You can't do that. It's impossible. There's actually environmental things that you can do to keep the bad things from happening. Right?
It's all about
but genetically, you're not passing. You could pass genetically. You could pass a predisposition for colon cancer or something like that. But you can't pass on a situation for abuse or things of that nature. It can't. It's possible. It's a stupid thought. You can't pass off evil through genetically like that. Those are environmental things that make that happen. And those, my advice on that is don't do them. Or if there's a situation that creates that, stop doing that. Change your situation. But if she's not into it, if she's not fucking ride or die on the kid thing, I think that's the end of the kid's story. Period. And
and I guess
comes before that.
Like I kind of knew it walking into it, but at the same time, and I mean, I guess I've had the answer to my own question all these years, but
most people do. Most people do.
I guess just talking about it helps a little bit.
Sure. Most people do. Most people know the answer to this shit. It's just they need the fucking thing. If you need any more than that, I'm not a doctor for real. It's a goof. Go see somebody. But most people know. Most people know what the fuck's wrong with them. Most people know what they got to do. They just got to hear it. Just the way it works. All right, man. Thanks for the call, brother.
Yep. Thanks, Tommy.
Peace. I'm fucking good at this. I don't fucking care what anybody thinks. Nobody can do this. Nobody's as good as me. This really should be my highest rated show. You know what it is? I have no credentials, like, whatsoever. Like, none. I just have, like, hey, I'm Tommy C., the guy who fucking cackles and fucking yells at people. Calls them phonies. Other than that, I'm really good at this. I'm great. Bridget, you're on the air. Bridget.
Hello.
Hello, Bridget.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Well, I like a coworker, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this
Ooh.
coworker likes me.
Male or female?
Female.
Female?
Or no, male. Stupid.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know. I was getting those vibes. All right. You don't know if he likes you.
No.
Have you dropped the hint?
I invited him out already, Tommy, and he has not invited me back. And he went with me to the place, but he hasn't done anything since. It's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Mhm.
Has he called you on the phone?
No.
You're over the age of 17, correct?
I'm 21, yeah.
21. Okay.
And he's 21.
Is he a dork?
Yes.
There you go.
I know. I know.
Are you comfortable with having to take the situation, wear the pants, and take the situation by the balls?
I don't want to if I don't have to.
Yeah, most women hate it. You hear that, guys?
Yes.
You hear that, guys? They hate it. They fucking hate it. They hate it. All that feminist bullshit you learned about being sensitive is just that. You're listening to women that don't even like men. Stop believing it. They want to be not dominated, obviously, but they're there is a predator, like, I don't know, complex, or there is a predator-prey thing to dating. I'm like, obviously not literal. It's not like my cat that chewed a mouse's head off today, right? But there is an aspect of that. And that is the natural order of things. Well, I lost everything. What happened? I lost, I think that was Discord. That was Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. The stream didn't go down.
Right, cool.
There is kind of a natural order of things. So it's done on a micro, not a macro. It doesn't mean, sneak up behind her, hit her in the head with a rock, and drag her away by the hair. But it does mean, hey, I like to take you out.
Really bad at explaining.
She wants to feel like you can take care of shit. And if you can't take care of shit, fake it. You might get laid.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're right.
Well, here's the thing with you, sister. That's for the guys. Now let's get to the women's. You can't change him.
I know,
Yeah.
but he's telling. Here's the thing.
You don't want. Let me guess. You don't want to go.
That he wants to, but he thinks like I have the money to take her out.
Well, that's.
And I've told her, I'm like, I just want to drink. I don't care what we do. But I don't know what impression I'm giving.
You're like I want to give this guy a blowjob, but I don't want to walk up to him and say, hey, listen, if you come home with me, I'll give you a blowjob. All right? That's what's going on. Exactly. I do it. Okay. Oh, jeez. I put women through this too, because it's kind of confidence. Well, I blame your compadres. I blame lesbian women that hate men that put you in the position that you're in.
I know. They made me too strong, and now it's like I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Because here's the thing too. My
Maybe
friend's
you should
gonna go on
mask you.
maternity leave. So if I make this awkward, it's just gonna be me and him working together.
Oh, God!
Have you done the whole like, hey, you look cute today or something like that? I like your.
Oh no, I could not. I could
You
not
can't do
get
that
that
at work
out.
anymore. You can't even do that at work anymore, Matt.
No.
You can't do that anymore.
Because that's like the obvious thing. That's
Yeah,
the
well,
sign
most
that
people
goes
meet at work that fall in love. By the way, that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Have you thought about throwing yourself at him? You don't want to do that. Okay.
I really don't want to.
Okay, then don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
thank
you know what? If
That's
you
what I need to
can't-
hear.
if you
Everyone's
can't-
saying that I need to do that.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
know
just
what?
like, I don't
Maybe
feel
you
comfortable doing
don't. How about this? Like, how bad do you want it? Is type of thing. You know what I mean? Maybe you shouldn't, because you know what? If you can't figure out you want to fuck him, maybe he's not the guy to fuck.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe he's not the guy. Maybe he's not maybe he doesn't have the strength to protect you and do all those things that are on the subconscious that all women feminists say are not true and toxic masculinity, but really deeply most women like that shit.
But Tommy, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
he's such a
so
nice guy.
nice, yeah.
Is it? I stepped out for a second. Is this a situation that he likes you, but he doesn't have enough money to take you out on a date or something like that?
That's what he's telling my coworker, but I just think he doesn't want to, he wants me to make the move again.
How about, let me try you something. Maybe you want to try something like different?
All right.
I'm thinking
All right.
here. I'm thinking out loud. You can always back up. Maybe go up to him like after work and say, look, I'm not making another move on you again. If you want to date me, you're going to have to, I don't know, act like a guy who wants to date me and walk away and see what happens. See if he calls you.
I'll try that. I'm just angry.
I no guarantees on that one, though. I don't know. I don't, because I'm not a chick. If I was a guy, I mean, I'm a guy. I think about getting girls, and my instinct is to get in your pants, right? I know it's a total different dichotomy for you women. By the way, I respect that. I really do. I'm not trying to sound like one. I do. I respect it. It's a whole different thing. So I don't know what works, but I would walk over him, and it's like, don't say, we don't want to emasculate him. Only a little bit.
I know that's the problem. It's
okay, yes. We don't want to emasculate him, but you tell him, like, look, I'm not dropping any more hints. What hints? And just go, that hint. If you want to date me, I need to hear from you. That's not emasculating, right? A little bit. A little bit. And then say, listen, think about it and walk away. If you don't hear from him, he's probably either not into you or he's so much of a coward, he's not worth it.
I do want to give the guy some defense here. Like, does he know that you like him at all?
Okay. So how this all found out is I was just going to keep it to myself because I'm like, I shouldn't date a coworker. I shouldn't do that.
Probably not. Yeah.
I haven't even been at this place for a year.
Okay.
And then another coworker could just tell I liked him. And then she supposedly told him that I liked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's just been like this on and off thing where
because the issue is, like, if he takes the risk to asking you out and you say no, there's a huge risk of everything being awkward.
It's worse.
That's why I don't want to, I got 2 months before it could be super awkward.
Because when things get awkward, that means things get bad. Once awkward,
no, hold on, rewind. If it doesn't work, if he doesn't call you, if something gets awkward, forgive him and just move on. You can still be friendly with somebody. It might feel awful weird for a week.
I'm giving the defense of him, Tommy.
He might be afraid. Another better defense is he might be afraid to reach out because if she could turn around and say she's harassing him, maybe he's afraid of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to make that clear? No one is going to go to sexual harassment. I'm asking you to call me, and I want to see if you're going to do it. And walk. See you later. Bye, Jim.
I feel like he won't know what to do with that, Tommy.
If then he doesn't belong in your pants. He doesn't deserve the reward of a woman. I mean, is that funny? I make my wife giggle when I say stuff like that too. Send her a picture of me and say you'll bang me if you don't fucking call me. We can run right over that. Don't do that. Yeah. I think you should do that. I think there's a point where you got to cut them off. I'm sure there's a lot of girls in that like my life.
Yeah.
I remember this girl I subbed in for a friend of mine. I was a junior. I went to senior prom as a junior, right? And I was a perfect gentleman, mostly because I was a little afraid my friend would kick my ass, right? And then I found out she wanted to sleep with me that way, and I didn't, because I was she's like, she never talked to me again. She was mad at me. She sent her friend over there to tell me, like, in high school, because I never made any kind of move on her. Because I thought that was I was subbing in for my friend Jimmy, who kind of dumped her.
Well, he was a gentleman too. I mean, after we went out, he drove me home. He made sure I went into my home.
Oh, he likes you.
That he probably happened, but he made sure of all that.
India. I can guarantee he's India.
I know, but then he's got to do something, Tommy.
He's got to make that move. Yeah, he doesn't deserve. He does not deserve the reward of a woman until he makes a move. And maybe you just got to be that. You need to make a move. You can just say that. You need to make a move if you're interested in me. And you don't have to say dating. You don't have to say.
Before I left, I said it's your turn, and then nothing happened.
What a pussy!
Isn't it sad? And then I feel like such a jealous person too, because I hear him making plans with a friend, another coworker, and I just feel so stupid.
Oh, yeah. How old are you? That I care. Oh, you're 24.
What?
How old are you?
21.
You got plenty of time, by the way. You're spring chicken. All right, listen, if my wife dies, I'll fly you out here, I promise. You can have all this, all right?
Okay.
All right, sweetie. Good luck. Let me know how it goes, though, all right?
All right.
Even like during a regular show, if you like a regular show, call in and say, I want to bring this up. That's a good call. One of the better ones all time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She sounded insanely familiar for some reason.
Did she?
I don't know why. She sounded really familiar. I've heard her voice before.
Probably. You're always in the Discord.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, my wife. I was older though, and like the army fixed me of my confidence issue that guy has. I got mad at I walked to my really pretty neutral. I mean, obviously I was looking to date somebody that night. I walked up to my wife and I said, "Hey, Thomas, where do you live?" And she goes, "Wiesbaden," and she turned her back on me. And then I'm like, "I'm gonna fix your fucking ass. I'm gonna fix your ass. I'm gonna have everybody in the smoking room rolling, and you're gonna want to bang me, and I'm gonna just walk home." Didn't work out. I ended up banging her anyway, but that was the idea, you know. I almost did. I almost walked. I almost did. I was like, why am I turning this down? Out of fucking some stupid principle. True story. And then I married her and knocked her up. There you go.
It didn't sound like bad. It sounded like someone I've heard that voice.
She sounded kind of normal, actually.
If it's the voice I'm thinking, I don't want to say who it.
Don't say it then. Don't say it then.
But if it's the voice I'm thinking, she's the person that's been kind of shitty.
What? She said what?
It's a person who's like. See, I don't want to say it because I might be wrong, but it's been there's a person who's like a co-host on the show that absolutely hates me, and it sounds just like her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hate you. Well, maybe she just didn't care about you, and
no, I could be completely wrong, but you know,
who cares? Who cares if she won? Who cares if she
won? No, I just
think
it's funny.
All I know is I killed it on Love Phone today. I'm the man.
Yeah, no, good job. Actually,
this is one of the best ones I've ever done, I think. Up there.
Very interesting assortment of callers, though. Very good. I think good job on the callers, honestly.
My wife just walked by me and ignored me, hoping I didn't see it because you're afraid I'm gonna try to get some. So you walk by and hope I didn't see you. See that? Thanks. Got on the microphone. Good. All right. Well, maybe you get lucky and get your period, and then I won't get any for a whole week. You know, Puma Loco. Oh, that's cool. All right, Puma Loco, your last caller.
Hi, Tommy. So, I wanted to talk about my relationship that's been going on for about 3 years now.
Okay, start.
We met in high school.
Yeah.
We're 2 years apart, and she graduated like a month ago.
Okay.
But she still feels really controlled by her parents, but she doesn't seem to accept the fact that she's being controlled. And it is a struggle.
How old is she?
18.
And how old are you?
20.
And is she Italian?
Mexican.
I've been in this one. What do you want? You want to go out, like spend the night somewhere, do something like that, and she won't do it?
Well, I just want one-on-one time, you know?
I mean, you can't get
like
it.
Actually deepen our, I don't know, connection.
Yeah, you want to have like an adult relationship.
Yes, because you know, her father, he would just like disown her and probably try to forbid the entire thing if he found out. So it's only her mother and her siblings that know, and they're okay with it. But
I was in this situation with an Italian girl, and their parents are off the boat, and it really doesn't get much better. First of all, she's 18, so they still see like she's in high school, right? A lot of the rules for regular white people don't necessarily apply to Italians and Hispanics and stuff. She's still under their roof and under their rules. And stuff like that. She's not a woman yet. She's not a woman until she gets married. You know, you're dealing with an older mentality. You have to decide whether you're down with that. Because I got to be honest with you, to some aspect, I'm not saying sacrifice all your principles here. To some aspect, you know, you got to kind of deal with it, or you got to go her and says, if you want this relationship to continue, I want it to be more like it is for everybody else that's in America. I literally was in your exact situation, like in the late 90s.
I felt like I'm doing too. She wants to get a job, right?
Okay.
And like, okay, you're out of school, you got less stress going on, and it's good to get out of the house.
Would you say she's not allowed out of the house? Can't you get an apartment and have her come over? Are you allowed to take her out?
No.
You're never going to be allowed to take her out.
It's to.
you have to go there where the old man's there still? Still?
So basically, her dad works like at 12 to 3 a.m. So like that's, he's not in the house like the entire day practically.
But her brothers and sisters will report on her if she's out with you.
So it's like we have to make sure the aunts. We have to make sure like the aunts and stuff don't see us. But besides that, we have been able to go on dates, and like for special
sneaking
occasions.
out. Sneaking out.
Right
You're like
now,
a grown ass
it
man.
is-
You're still sneaking out. I've done this as a grown ass man. I love the girl too. That's why I did it.
Sneaking out is a little bit hard to do. The mother is always home, and she doesn't even allow her.
What
to,
do you expect
go
her
out
to
with
do?
friends.
What do you expect her to do? Like, what is she supposed to do? Stand up to them when she lives with them and dependent on them?
We're working on things.
Like what? What do you want? Then what do you want from me? Then what do you want from me?
I just wanted to kind of.
You're gonna be miserable.
You're
gonna be absolutely miserable. I think you know what I think here, and this is gonna piss some people off. And I'm all about interracial marriages and stuff like that. All about it. I'm bad about it. All right. Yeah. It's hard to be married to somebody from such a different culture. Trust me.
Yeah.
My ex-wife was white too, but she was German. And it's very fucking different. East German from West German from American. And those things are struggle. Me and my wife still struggle. My current wife struggle with stuff. There was a situation at fucking soccer where I thought she should have went out there and said something to somebody, and she didn't do it. And I'm pissed off at her right now for it.
Yeah.
And that's what you're looking at. She doesn't come from the same culture you do. Even at 18, she's not considered an adult. And she can't go out and fuck, which is probably what you really like.
No.
Oh, shut up. Now I won't even help you because you lied.
Oh, but, I'm not lying, Tommy.
Oh, you're lying. You're not lying. You don't want to bang a beautiful fucking Hispanic girl.
Right?
You don't want to bang a beautiful Hispanic girl. Is that true?
I don't want to have sex right now. It's not on my mind.
Oh,
honestly.
Oh, fucking jump off a bridge. Maybe it's here for.
Oh my God, we do fool around.
Okay, so stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. Talk to me like a man.
Fooling around and having sex are two different things.
Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. What are you? Are you a Christian kook? That's the only thing that can get you out of this.
No.
Exactly. So stop lying to me. You Muslim kook. Is she Catholic? Is she Catholic? Is she Catholic?
Practically, yeah, she's Catholic.
Yeah, there you go. Good for you.
But no, she wants to have sex.
Yeah.
Lots of daddy.
Well, that's not what I was talking. You keep on you keep on taking me off of my talking points. I'm like, that's what you want, but it's not good. It's not. You don't come in the same culture.
She is. We are thinking about having her move in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Will you live alone?
I live with my mom.
What?
Going to school.
What does she think her dad's gonna do when she finds out she's gonna be shacking up with another dude? A white dude.
Well, we're thinking that he's either gonna try to shut everything down.
Okay.
Or possibly disown her.
Yeah.
So
that means you gotta take care of her.
Her parents aren't.
Are you
really
ready to take care of her? Do you make the kind of money to take care of her?
Between me and my mom right now, yeah. And she also wanted to get a job. Well, you see, does
she hate her dad? Does she hate her mom?
She feels she feels pity towards her dad, and then.
But she doesn't hate him.
It's between pity and hate for sure.
No, but she doesn't fucking hate this guy. I wish I'd get the fuck out of here. She doesn't talk like that, does she?
No, it's
You got a problem.
She can't.
You got a problem. No, to you she can. See, this is what I'm talking about, cultural issues. You're not. I bet you're not even reading her correctly.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, don't be. And I'll tell you something. There's something about you plan this big thing, and she's gonna move in with you and your mom, and then she just bails last minute. Don't be surprised if that happens.
Well, I told her this is like the ultimatum, right? It's either you
didn't
stay
tell
where
me
you
that.
are and
You didn't tell. You gave her an ultimatum. That's kind of changes things. You're all over the place, dude. What? So you gave her an ultimate. So you call. Where did this start? Because this has gone all over. You should go back and listen to this call and how you talk to me. All right, because you're probably not telling me the whole thing, which I can't help you if you don't. All right. So you've started this call with the situation. I can't get her to date because the situation with her father, and I have to sneak out and all this other stuff. What do I do? I think, and then that turned into I'm not asking you anything. I'm just making this statement. And asking what you generally think until you told her you better get out or we're through. What is it?
Honestly, I don't know. It's a jumbled mess, and
I'll say
I did just want your general advice on this. And
my general advice is to listen to people that are trying to give you advice and give them the whole full picture. You're anonymous here. I can't turn you in. I can't. I can only give you stuff, but I feel like you're withholding stuff from me because you're afraid. You know what I'm going to say. That's what I feel like.
Well, yeah, I think anybody looking in from the outside is going to say, well, you should probably just cut it off.
I didn't say that. I always don't. I don't know if you ever listened to Love Phones before. That's what everybody's friend said, and I reject that on his face. Right? It's got to be pretty bad. I'm not the first guy to say that right off the bat because I know like emotions don't respond to logic, even if it's the right thing to do. I don't always say that because I know how people are. What I was going to say is, I'm not saying break up with her. I don't think the ultimatum was a very good idea, by the way. I think you've got to learn to work with them and then ask her if she wants to come with you and then potentially ruin a relationship with her family for the going forward, which, somebody like me, I'm willing to do that, but not especially women, especially if she's dependent on them.
Am I wrong here, but a father getting involved, wouldn't that make her want him more?
What do you mean father getting involved? I don't understand.
Like the father trying to stop the girl from dating him, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make her want the guy more?
No. And that's the thing I thought when I was with the Italian girl. No. There were certain things she was never going to do. She loved her dad. She loved her mom, even though she was 23 years old and they said you got to be in by fucking 11. Mm-hmm. So no, and I don't think that's what he realizes. She bitched about him too, but she never said anything horrible about him. She never said he abused. She never said this. She's like, my dad's a pain in the ass and it sucks being Italian.
Well, our big issue is her anxiety and then just parental anxiety.
You're all over the place. You got to come back. You got to go back and listen. Now you're on. Now you got me on a no. Invice Fogan. You got me on a new trail. No, man. I first of all, I still think you're withholding something. What do you want?
What would you do in this situation?
Knowing what I know now?
Just knowing what you know now.
I'm out because I've already lived this. I've already gone through this. I want to do it again. So that's not a really good question. If this is the first time around, I really love this girl. I want to see if I can get along with the dad first. If I can't, then I want to see if she's going to come with me to your mom's house. I guess that sounds like a bad idea, but let's just give that. That sounds like it's gonna.
That never works out.
It's never gonna work, is it? That's like. But let's then go from there. I mean, I don't know. You live with your mom. Can you really take care of this girl? She's 18 years old. Yeah, but in her culture, she's still a kid.
I do all the chores in the house.
Chores are nothing. And what do you earn?
And I pay
what do you earn, bitch?
What?
What do you earn?
Not much. It's like $15 an hour. And then
that's not too bad, is it, Chad? That's okay if you're single. It's okay if you're single. Yeah. You earn $50 an hour?
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
I only get 20 hours.
Oh.
A week.
Oh.
Does a mom like her?
I'd say so, yeah.
You are looking for an absolute tumultuous relationship and dealing with you think she's got anxiety now. Imagine if she's not allowed to talk to her dad and mom ever again.
And how old are you?
20.
20 and she's 18. Well, it's not going to work out. I'm just going to tell you.
Thanks, Dr. Matt.
Yeah. He's 20, she's 18. What are they gonna fall in love and live with the mom for the rest of his life? No, it's not gonna work out.
I don't know. I'm sure she's really, really great. I get that vibe.
Sorry, I'm a bit more pessimistic than Dr. Tom.
I'm trying to figure out how to help him. Shut the fuck up.
Well, my thought is like she can't even go to therapy when
I
she's
bet
leaving there because the parents are afraid that they're
she's got to be if she
tell the truth.
Then she's got to walk away from her family and get disowned.
Yeah, like what you're insinuating is she's an abusive household. Therefore, she like if that's the case,
I don't think it's probably not even abusive. It's just old school.
Yeah,
you know,
it was abusive. The father definitely beat the mother.
Jesus Christ, for fuck's sake. Yeah, okay, sure.
And like
that's old school.
Text
I got news for you. That's old school.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah.
You said she's Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
It's a Hispanic household.
Old school. You don't even know what you're dealing. You don't even know what you're dealing with dating a foreign girl. Listen to you.
Probably not. No.
They say our love won't pay the rent. They're right. I got you, babe.
Not anymore.
Motherfucker. All right. I don't think you're really listening to me. You just want to hear my voice.
I can give take it day by day. Just take it day by day.
Shut up, Matt. Shut the fuck up. Really, for Christ's sake. Here's the thing.
All right, I give you fucking pessimistic advice, and then give you.
All right, now you need to be quiet. Now you need to be quiet. You need to reevaluate the situation that you're in and really ask yourself if you can handle the situation. Right? It's going to be very, very tough. So you have a choice: work with them or tell him to abandon them. And either choice sounds really, really rough. You don't. There's not really good light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what choice you happen to make. But whatever one you do, you should see it fucking through, right? And just the odds are, even if she says yes, I'm moving out tomorrow, I can't do this, and then you say okay, baby, and you move on. You find another girl, and then get your shit together and make more money and stuff before you worry about this shit.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be in such a deep relationship at 20 anyway? Don't you have any buddies? Don't you want to go out and like have fun and shit?
I do.
You ever see fucking Rushmore? You ever see Rushmore, the movie? It's about a 17-year-old guy falls in love with like a 29, 30-year-old woman, right? And he does absolutely everything to like get her, right? And the conversation, and it's not working. She's a widow. And she's not even over her ex-husband, but he doesn't care. He loves her, and he knows he can make her happy, even though he's like in high school, right? And he finally has her right where he wants her, and the conversation of lovemaking comes up, right? And he gets kind of like you were with me. He says, "Oh, I don't want sex," which is a lie, of course, just like you lied to me. And then you know what she says to him? And this is what you need to hear. How are you going to make love to me when you don't even know how to fuck? So maybe, just maybe, you need to go out there in the world a little bit before you can handle a relationship like this. I'm not saying break up with her. I'm not. I don't know. You gave me a jumbled mess here, which may be the situation as it is, right? But I do know you may need more experience before you get involved in something this serious. Here's also something I know. I was told the same thing by somebody else, and I didn't listen because I couldn't, and I was too in love. Right. And I'm glad I didn't to some aspect because I'm glad I had what little I had with that person. I'm glad I had that experience. It helped me in my marriage and just helped me with women in general because she's a great chick. Right. I still have a lot of respect for her. But you are a kid and just the earliest you're like an infant adult, so you got to really sort this out. I know emotions don't respond to logic. I know you're probably going to not listen to me. It's understandable, but you have a real chance of opening up a can of worms that once the toothpaste is out, you're not going to get the toothpaste in the tube. So all I can say to you is good luck. I'm sure you're a nice guy, but make sound decisions. Be financially sound and be ready. And that's all I really can say to you, bud. Take care. All right. Oh, my God. Ghost Gaming, are you a complete asshole?
No.
Hello? Right. How can I help you?
No.
Oh, not one of you're roboting and shit.
No, shut off your stream.
You're roboting and shit.
Hello?
Hello. How can I help you?
Yeah, no, I was trying to call in. I'm sorry. I'm brand new to this whole Discord shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm the Love
now?
Phones. Let me help him. I'm the Love Phones doctor. What problem do you have that I can exploit and hopefully get a couple donations about it? You heard him, folks. It's donations time. Go ahead. How can I help you, Ghost Gaming? Shoot.
Well, to be honest, about the whole Hispanic family thing, I think that's actually true about shit.
Well, some Hispanic families, yeah.
I mean, I grew up I'm Hispanic and all this shit, and you know, when you're growing up with like those tough ass parents that you can't fucking tell them shit because they will kick your ass.
Yeah, I know a little bit about this.
Because like I know that if I fucking mess with a fucking Mexican daughter and everybody, like they will fucking beat my ass.
Yeah, I know. I had to deal with this. Latins in general, Portuguese, Mexicans, anyway, South America, Italians too.
Yeah,
right?
Argentinos
There's
también,
a whole
bro.
kind of thing.
Everything.
Yeah, there's a whole thing over there.
Like,
it's a whole thing to navigate. You know. So what's your advice to him? All right, let's say it's your sister, and she wants to date this guy. Like when I was dating my situation, the brother even liked me. You know, the sister was iffy, but the brother liked me. What should he do?
Thing is, with me, I would tell him to fucking man up and stand up. That's how you get the respect of the father.
To him? Well, he's gonna beat his ass. I don't think that's gonna work.
No. Like stand up to him, like put his foot down, not like fucking beat him down or some shit.
Mexican dad, don't worry. Ghost will show you a good time. Okay.
No preocupas, amigo. Yo voy a romperle la culo de ese mexicano.
All right. Hey, are you Mexican? Are you Mexican?
No, I'm Argentino.
Ah, shit. I was hoping.
Fuck
you,
you, man. We won the World Cup.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna beat your ass tomorrow. That's what I was gonna do. But we're not playing you tomorrow. How was that? What was that? What was that like watching your with your family? I mean, that was an amazing game.
Honestly, dude, I don't watch soccer like that, but everybody was like attacking each other over here in like Florida, bro.
Oh, really? It must have been nuts. And now he's coming to Florida. You know that, Messi?
Yeah, I know. And
awesome.
honestly, I'm fucking laughing my ass off at the French right now. They're talking all that stupid shit about Messi, and now like he's coming over here to fucking own them.
Not only did you beat him in the World Cup, you snatched Messi and put him in Miami.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost Gaming.
I mean,
I gotta go.
It was nice talking to you.
Too.
I'm a big fan of you guys.
Right.
I always was. I enjoy your content.
You.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right, brother. You take care. Take care. I like that.
Dude didn't have any fucking questions. He just was like, "Yo, I'm Mexican."
Yo, yeah. Well, there you go. You gotta have a one. Like Tipster's gone. So what am I fucking gonna do? I need a Mexican around here. Jesus. No, he's Argentinian. Deadly. You're on there.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You tell me. What's up?
Hey, so I got a girl. We've been friends for I don't know, probably about a year or so now.
Okay.
She before let's see.
What's the matter with you?
Sorry, I'm trying to. It's a long story.
Start slow.
So we've been friends for a while. She was in a relationship. I didn't really care. I just kind of stood by, and she broke up with the guy. It was pretty ugly. So I took the opportunity. I fucking swung in shamelessly.
Yeah. You weren't friends with him. You weren't friends with him, were you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool.
I didn't know.
All right, it's legal. You're in the bro code. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So yeah, the relationship was pretty rough. The whole breakup was pretty rough. So she, I pretty much told her that, I we're friends.
You're doing the same thing the last guy is doing. God damn it. What the fuck happened? You swung in on a girl that was with another guy and the relationship between them. Like what, tell me what the fuck's going on.
They broke up.
You can't call me and leave major portions out. First of all, it sounds disjointed. It makes no sense. And what's worse than all of it, fuck your relationship. It fucks up my show. Now, what the fuck happened?
Sorry. Okay, so I told her I wanted to date her. She pretty much said no, she wasn't ready.
Okay. Then what happened?
This was like This was like a few months ago. I've just been kind of waiting since then.
Okay, and she like have you like now you guys want to date? So you're not even dating this broad,
no?
Right? And now you want to date. So you waited a year and she's still not giving you the signal. Correct? Is that what we're working with here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it? Seriously? All right. All right.
She hasn't. I haven't been into her
recently.
that long.
I mean, like, look, it's been a year. We're getting together, or what? Have you spoken to her recently? That?
Somewhat recently, yeah.
Somewhat recently is how long?
Do
you see what I gotta do to these people to get them to talk to me? It's amazing, isn't it? Put a one in the chat. If I'm fucking amazing, how long has it been?
A month.
Yeah.
Right.
1 month. And what did she say a month ago? Thank you, Stephanie.
I mean, she, like I said, the previous relationship.
What did she
was
say?
rough,
You
so
can't make up your mind. What did she say to you a month ago about getting together?
She wasn't ready.
And it's been a year. So, so you got friend zoned and you haven't accepted it. Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, no, we're friends with Bennett. Well, yeah.
Have you fucked her?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that changes everything.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to date you. How often do you guys sleep together?
I see her once a week, so
you gotta
probably
start
like every
answering
other
my
week.
fucking question. How often do you sleep with her?
A few times a month.
Really? Hope you're telling the truth. I can't help you if you didn't listen to tell me the truth. And she doesn't want to date you? That's bizarre.
I know.
Do you have a really big dick? Are you hung?
Do
like
I what?
Are you like hung like a horse? Do you have like a huge cock or something?
Define hung.
I don't know. What's a big dick, Matt?
Fucking 8 inches, I guess.
8, 9.
Not it's above average.
Okay.
All right. So it couldn't be that. It's probably 7 inches. Couldn't be that. He's not.
It was the previous boyfriend was at a really bad relationship or something. She just doesn't want to like have a relationship.
But she's sleeping.
Yeah. It was abusive.
She's being intimate. What is she doing now? Is she still with that guy? No.
No.
But she fucks you once in a while, and when you want to take it to the next level, she says, "I'm not ready."
Yeah.
Who else
Right,
is she?
'cause she's
All right,
scared.
I got some crushing shit for you. Who else is she sleeping with besides you?
I honestly, I don't think
you got an idea. Who is it?
I mean, we talk a lot. Like, I know what she does.
Who is it? Who do you think it is? Name them. You can't fucking. Let me tell you something right now, motherfucker. Nobody is better at reading people that you will ever meet in your life than me, Tommy C.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's exactly. So you're fighting me. You're fighting me. Who do you think? Who else is she banging? Suspicion on your part.
I don't know. I honestly
sure?
I don't
Do you have
think she
you
is.
saw?
What's that?
It's Tyrone. No, I don't think it's Tyrone.
No, the better. Do you think she's banging anyone else?
I don't. No.
Probably the ex-boyfriend.
No, he's like gone. Like he moved to like another state.
He moved away to another city.
Yeah, he's gone.
So weird. All right, she doesn't love you. You need to hear this. I don't like doing this, but she doesn't love you.
Yeah, I believe that.
I'm sorry.
My main thing is like just trying to like get her to give me a chance.
Man,
But the best you're gonna get is sex, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Like, you're already sleeping with her, though. I mean, you got the chance. You get it every month.
You're right. There's a lot of guys that would want to be in your situation right now. So.
Well, so I'm still living with my parents. I'm planning on
There's
moving
your
out.
problem.
I wanna get my own...
There's your problem. All right.
Well, no, hold on. I'm planning on moving out. I'm
Okay.
trying to get my own place. And I was going to I want to build a duplex, and I was going to give her the option to either live with me or live on the other side.
Give her
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucking monkey ass shit. You fucking work for that stuff. She comes around and wants to be a part of it. Let her know. You don't sit there and offer her jack shit. You're fucking her. You're telling me you want to give her your heart, and she's turning it down. You don't give her fucking options. You build your own life, motherfucker. Build your own life. If she wants to come along after that, I mean, you're already sleeping with her. You already won, I guess. No, you don't give her options. I gotta be honest with you. If you pull this shit off, you're probably too good for her.
True.
She's giving you pussy. You're telling her you want to give her more than that. Like you want more than that, and she doesn't want. It's been going on a year. She's literally running you around. How old are you?
I'll be 21 in 2 months.
You're 21. You almost got your own place. Put your own fucking place together. Keep banging her if you have to. If you have to rub one out once in a while, and don't fucking worry about her in a romantic sense anymore. That's the best advice you're gonna get. Yeah, because she's not ready for it. And if you know what? Your attractability, and probably from better looking chicks than her, is going to go through the roof once you have a job, a car, and a place to go sleep at. Boom! You're good. And you might not even want to bang her anymore. So don't let her in or give her an opportunity to hone in on this. Let her earn it. Let her earn it. Yeah. Forget her. Build your shit and watch the pussy come your way. Once you get out of your parents' place, once you can go out whenever the fuck you feel like, once you manage your own shit and you're successful at doing it, you can do whatever you want. And usually that's when women come. That's it. You know what guys cheat? Like, do you ever notice like guys that are single, they can never get fucking laid, but guys that are married and ugly can just cheat on their wives at will because they have a place. It's just that simple. So just get your own shit, put it together. Don't worry about her. At least if you ever get lonely, apparently you can fuck her when you feel like it. Nice, nice deal. And then see if she comes around. Like see if she's what you built. And I tell you something: if she doesn't appreciate what you built, you really do need somebody else. There you go. Is she Asian? Interesting. Is she Asian? Is she Asian? What's her ethnicity, by the way? Am I get kicked off the air?
I think no, you're fine. I think he got him. I think his internet got yeeted or something.
He's stuck on He's stuck on a home run, JFA.
Yeah, he's been hitting home runs every 2 weeks. All right.
It'd be funny if she was a hooker and he's paying her every 2 weeks. But anyway.
Well, that would make a lot more sense, I guess.
Yeah, it would. She doesn't want to be with me. She just wants to take my fucking 120 euros. All right, man.
Are you back?
Yeah, you back, bro?
I'm back. Yeah.
Build your shit. Don't worry about her. She doesn't love you. Maybe she'll fall in love with you after fucking you build something. Maybe that's what she's waiting for, to see if you can take care of yourself. There you go.
Yeah.
You're almost there, bro. You're almost there, bro. You're almost there. You're almost there. Build it. Forget her. She doesn't. You don't deserve. Like, you're giving her. You're handing her your heart, dude. And
treat her how she treats you.
Yeah.
Just treat her as a girl you're fucking every 2 weeks.
I mean,
yeah. Why not? That's pretty good advice, if you ask me.
I mean, she is a sweet girl. Like, it really is just a matter of her.
She gives you free pussy. You want to be.
I'm not saying be mean to her. I'm saying just treat her how she's treating you.
Don't say Tommy C's advice. Give her a right cross and then fucking punch her in the stomach. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You want me to be like your
build your own shit. You're 21. You're a very young man. It's really cool that you're almost there. Get there, dude. Get there. Don't worry about her. If she want to give you free ass, let her give you free ass. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like she knows
I
can
think you're
take
a
care
good
of myself.
person.
I have
that you care more about her than that. I mean, and if she doesn't appreciate that, why would you want to marry that?
You know, I hadn't even thought that far.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Nobody thinks that far when they're that young, and maybe that's a good thing. But here's the thing about sex and relationships. That's what you're in training for. And anybody else that tells you that is a liar. I know girls will tell you this, like, oh, sometimes I just want to go out and meet somebody and have fun. That's true, but it's only sometimes. We're all practicing for the same thing. And it's stronger for them than it is for you, because you could be like, yeah, I could just bang my legs the rest of my life and be going to your 30s, 40s. And then something switch flips in them, because they're more in tune with Mother Nature. And you can't stop that unless you believe in some bullshit like Destiny believes in. You know, you want to get accused of rape all the time, even though you didn't do it. You can go that route, I suppose. See if you can pull that off. You know, you'd be the man.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, you don't sound like that. So no, build your shit and see if she comes around. I guarantee somebody will come around. You know, if you build something.
No, I do think she will. Like, it really is. Like, I
care. You know, I don't care if she does. Build your own shit. I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about you. Fuck her. You know,
I know you are.
She comes around. Yeah, she's not donating. You are. Have you donated today? That's a better question. All right, man. Thanks for the call. Peace. Good call. Oh, I can't believe I did this. So you said, "No, there's gonna be no calls today, Tommy." Voltage Mike, you're on the air. I guess you're the last guy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up?
Shoot.
Yo, so Tommy, here's my situation, right?
Let me hear it.
I've been caught in kind of a loop. It's like a cycle, and I don't know how to break out of it.
Sure.
So I do the dating apps type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a good bit of matches on there. Like I don't do bad or anything.
Do you fuck?
But then
do you actually get matches? Do you actually bang the girl you match with, or not?
Nope. That's what I'm getting to. Okay, is that I'll match with these chicks, and some of them are okay, but like they can't hold me, and then I get disinterested.
All right, here's the problem with dating apps. The only guys they're useful for is men. The problem is women that are attractive don't need dating apps. There's the inherent problem with dating apps. Now, I heard you like nowadays, like in the old days, that was like 100% true. Now, it's more a part of dating culture, but that's the truth of the matter. You're really probably not going to find the girl you want because she don't need a dating app if she's fucking fine. You know who needs dating apps? The girl that is next door that's kind of pretty but not hot and kind of has a big ass. All right, that's it. Not an ugly girl by any stretch, but not hot by any stretch either. Right? That's the best you can do for the most part. You know, and maybe you like a big old ass, and that's the place for you, right? Great, and you fall in love, and you have like you have your normal looking couple, you have normal looking kids, and you fucking die in your normal looking hospital and end up in your normal looking grave. All right, then that's the way it goes. So, but I mean, I'm not a big believer in these fucking apps outside of just getting laid.
That's the best way to get laid, though. I mean, my God.
Really? For quick,
yeah, dude. Dating apps is just like I never got laid more than my life than fucking.
When you're dating apps, I can't imagine. I never got to experience that.
Fucking every girl, one date, boom, one date.
So, are you taking these? Are you taking these broads out? Are you taking them places?
Nah, well, not even to be honest.
So what do you? So it's not the app the problem. You haven't danced them out a date. What are you like talking to some bitch from China or something?
Nah, I think it's like I've been focusing on myself a lot, and I kind of have that. It's like a general question, like at what age is there supposed to be an age where I'm like supposed to have it figured out? Like, hey, I should get married now, or this, or like, do you think the early 20s is just the perfect time for a dude to like just be working on himself?
Well, you go back to the Rushmore thing. Have you fucked enough yet?
No, I'll be honest. No.
So you don't know how to make love. So what are you worried about?
You answered your own question.
Yeah,
early 20s is the perfect time to work on.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never a bad time to work.
The thing about dating apps, though, is one thing I do want to say about dating apps is, and I don't know if this is because I was on dating apps like 6-7 years ago, but the girls are scary, like desperate. Like they
I gotta stop you. This guy wrote in the chat. You'll figure it out minutes before you die. Like, go ahead.
Like these girls want to get married. They're looking for a husband, and it gets kind of scary. Now that was like 6 or 7 years ago. I'm sure the culture has changed now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Oh god.
Like you go on a date with a girl, and you.
Do you live with your parents? Do you live with your parents?
No, I don't. I do have my own place.
You got your own place? You got your own car?
Yes.
You got a job?
Yes.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So you get these dating apps and you're like, hey, you want to meet me somewhere? And they're like, no.
Not even. Like, I've made plans with a few of them, but then I've flaked on them just because the girls.
It's all right. So you got to tell me. You're another motherfucker. Like, are you flaking on these broads? I'm assuming they're flaking on you. I need this information, motherfucker. Why are you flaking? So you're flaking on them.
It's like a half and half. I think what it is I'm what's the term, scorned. I probably had it happen to me too many times, so now I'm flaking on all the women.
See, stop being. The advice is stop being a bitch. I mean, like, stop being a flake. Go take a chance, you coward.
Fair.
You know, there you go. Like, here's the thing about dating that they don't tell guys enough. You're good. Like, it's like fishing. You know, some of them get off the line, and that's like, when you lose a fish and you're fishing and it gets off the line, do you cry and you think I'm a terrible person? No, you don't, because you'd be a fucking weirdo if you did. So it's just as insane when you do it with women.
You just cast a wider net.
You cast a wider net. You go somewhere else. One of the biggest things, the ability to manage. I wonder if Jordan Peterson ever did. The ability to manage rejection is never talked about among men. You really have to learn how to manage rejection. And then when you tell some bitch you want to see her, go see her and don't be a fucking jerk off. I mean, you don't like being flaked on, so you flaked on somebody else? That doesn't make any sense.
True. You're right.
And go. Take a chance, dude. You got your own shit together. You got half your fucking problem solved already. You know? I don't know if you got a fucking giant wart in your fucking nose. Cut it off. I don't fucking know. But just go. Take a chance. You know, if you're not real comfortable, do it the teenage way. If you meet a group of girls, go out with your buddy or something like that. Hope he's not weird. Tell him not to leave a fucking 9mm at home. I don't know. You know, just like, but yeah, go out. Talk. Go to a place you can talk. Don't ask too many questions. Ask light questions.
That's my last question is, Tommy, what do you think, like a bookstore or something? What's the best place to go talk to girls in real life?
Bookstore. You need a place where you fucking have to put your nose in a book. I think coffee's a great start. And then I think coffee should lead to what you want to do for that night.
Yeah.
It'd be movie, have the fucking shit there. We can do this, we can do that.
Or are you asking where to take them or asking where to meet girls?
I guess like kind of where to meet them, because they say you should try to steer away from bars and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you can't.
They say that, and then where else are you gonna meet people? I mean, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, they say that. Yeah,
the thing about a coffee shop, like
I like Mad Mexican. Go to bars. That's what I would have done. Go to play a bar, my guy. All right, man.
It's gotta be organic.
Are you a virgin or anything? Have you not slept with a woman? Be honest.
No, I had a girlfriend. It's just that my first relationship was very toxic, and she mistreated me very badly.
Stop being a fucking bitch. Stop being a girl.
True.
All right.
You're right, Tommy.
Only girls are allowed to say their fucking relationship was toxic. You don't get that fucking privilege, motherfucker. Here's what you get. She's a fucking cunt lesbian, and I'm glad she's gone. There you go.
Yeah,
Feel better? There you go. There you go. Yep. There you go. You can't make lesbians happy. Can you? All right. Well, there you go. That'll make you feel better. All right, Walters, Mike. All the best. Let me know what happened, all right?
Thanks, Tommy.
All right. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Yeah, the scary thing about these dating apps, Tommy, is like I would go on a first date with a girl from a dating app, and I could tell the desperation. I could be like, I could think in my head, like, if I were to propose to this girl right now, she'd say yes. Just how she was acting.
Yeah, somebody I dated before joining the army was like that. Yeah, it was just so.
It's really
everything had
like,
just gone.
Yeah. And then like you then like a year later they're married.
You know what? You don't know desperation, and I'll tell you why you don't know desperation. I knew a soldier here. Do you know when you know what year he got here?
What?
1946. You want to talk about desperate bitches? He's never got more pussy in his life. These German girls will fuck anything. Anything. You want to get married? Sure. You want a blowjob? How about right here? Like the whole country was in like almost like some sort of instinctual reproduction mode to replace. He said it was nuts. That's what he told me. He's like, I was 18 when I got her. I never even kissed a girl, and I fucked like 2 girls in the same week. By the way, God rest that soldier's soul. He ended up in fucking Korea and Vietnam. Did 30 years. I miss him. Worked at MEPS. Very lucky to meet a few World War II guys before I got here. He's gone now. But he told me like he had to beat that pussy off with a bat. A bat? What bat? Get away from me, you old German sow. There's fucking bitches around the door, around the block waiting for me. I'm American. Thanks to Mexican, Miss Azriel St. Cloud, Cody, Nesquik, Shemitz. I Shemitz you. Tommy C. Scott Pilkington. They're all my top 10, and they will be read. And you will not. What time is it? I kind of want to go out. No, I probably shouldn't go out. I'm getting weird pains here. I don't know why. Probably going to die. Good. Hopefully I don't die before Mexico, USA. I kind of want to see that game. I think in those terms. Yeah, get those likes up. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's our last day. We're going to do... I sorry for missing Sunday, so I've been doing few in a row. And then I'm going to take Friday and Saturday off unless something crazy happens. I'll be available in the after show right after this. I will be, and the after shows are getting fun because we're watching like creepy videos together and stuff. So I think I've gotten a little better at hosting it. So after this, I'm in the Glory Hunter server. I can be found there if you need some, but keep it football. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'm actually beating the idea of allowing the text to go back to everybody doing it. You know, and I'm just, you know, you're paying extra for the Discord to do the glory, for the extra content on there. So I'm thinking about loosening things up a little bit and make the text chat free. I got to talk to, in fact, tell what's his face, because I don't want to fuck it. He's like practically his core. He practically put that. I think I might loosen up in that restriction.
I'm gonna say this: if you make it free, I'm not involved. I'm not.
You haven't been involved in months, so shut the fuck up. All right, you haven't done anything. You haven't done the shows. You haven't done it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make it free. All right.
Okay.
Fucking. You know what I'll do? I'll give fucking Leon a Terror more power than you in the server. How about
do
that?
it?
Solves
do
the
it.
problem.
Do it.
Do it, Paige. I dare you.
Your server will be on fire in 2 weeks.
Oh God, I'm gonna get a call now. Are you serious? No, wasn't. Hey, everybody, I hope you enjoyed Love Loads. I hope you enjoyed Shopping the Point, and there's one more day in this week. Thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you in the after show right now.